What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Wanderlust channel. We're coming at you live from the kitchen. Post run. We just had an awesome training run up at Bear Mountain, and we're going to make you a delicious, healthy, nutritious, plant-based meal and show you how easy it is to meal prep.
Absolutely. So, for those of you who are just tuning into the channel, I'm Maya.
And I'm Robert.
And we did not forget about you with our last video, and we wanted to share our decision.
A little update.
Isn't really a full decision yet, but we're actually going to have a van. Not a bus, but...
Or an RV, or a tiny home, or any of those.
We're going to do a van. It makes the most sense for us.
Yeah.
Long story short with that is the benefits outweighed any of the other options.
Right.
If we break down on the road, way more people can work on it. It's more compact, it's more stealthy, and it just suits us the best at this point. So that's what we're gonna have. That's what you're gonna see in a little while.
Yep. So we're looking at like transit vans or like a regular work van that you would see all over the place, and we'll put like a camper top on it so you can stand in it. That's like the most important thing for us. We just have to stand in it and have enough room to cook and sleep.
For sure.
So.
For sure.
All right. So let's see what we got here.
So we want to show you how to meal prep, and we want to share the wellness part of Wanderlust Wanderlust. So we're going to see all our travels, but we also are going to be sharing everything from yoga and meditation to how to grow food to how to make a delicious meal and how to meal prep and help yourself.
How to make a delicious cheat meal.
Cheap, healthy, nourishing, awesome. So we got a beautiful array of organic vegetables, some of which was picked from the backyard, others were purchased from the farmer's market, and some from my job, which is a natural food store. Everything's organic there. So we're going to get into all of this, and what we want to do is share with you how and why we meal prep. So why do we meal prep, dude?
I meal prep personally because it stops me from buying something that's not healthy or that's expensive out on the route when I work. It saves me money and it's good for me. So
absolutely.
That's why I do it.
And on that note, it also helps if you're coming home from work late and your instinct is to just go to the fridge or go to the cabinet and snack on something, which I've had a big problem with in the past. So it really helps me make healthy choices because everything's already ready to go.
Right. So we've got, let's tell them what we got. We've got some carrots from the garden, some broccoli, some tempeh that's falling off the counter, eggplant.
Which we've already chopped up a little bit.
Yes.
We've got some nuts. We've got almonds and cashews. With our plant-based diet, it's really important for us to get enough protein and enough fat. So nuts are a great source of that. We've got some butternut squash, which we got from the store. We have some spaghetti squash, which we got from the farmer's market. A beautiful array of peppers from the store and from the market. Some delicious tomatoes from the garden. Some patty pan squash. Beets and all these beautiful greens from the garden, cabbage from the garden, tomatoes from the garden, lettuce from the store, mushrooms from the store. So we've got all kinds of different stuff that we're going to turn into all kinds of different lunches and dinners.
Cool. Nice and cheap, and we're probably going to get like, out of what you see right here, we'll probably get like 14 meals out of it because we both bring our lunch and like snack/dinner to work. So we get a lot of food out of this.
Absolutely, and throughout the week we'll add things here and there. I mean, we add toppings and condiments and beans sometimes. So this is just kind of an overview of what we're doing.
Right.
So as you see, we have the rainbow here. So why do we eat colorful foods? It's because every color helps us in a different way. So we have literally the whole spectrum of the rainbow, maybe minus blue. We could add some blueberries in there.
One day. Breakfast or something.
Yeah, exactly. Add some berries in there.
This is cool. The color stuff is cool. Pay attention to this because it still blows my mind how this works.
So the colors in food that help our bodies are called polyphenols. Polyphenols. And they all help us in different ways. So red simply is for building blood. There's a lot more about it, but helps the heart, it helps the blood, everything like that. Orange and yellow are really good for skin. If you notice, the colors actually correlate with different parts of our body. So if you think of red, you think of blood, you know? Yellow and orange are more skin tony colors. They help with complexion. They help with brightening our skin, hair, nails, things like that. Green helps detoxify the body, helps really vitalize all of our organs, is really good for inflammation. Purple is really good for memory, among many other things. And browns and whites are actually really good for scrubbing the intestine, so getting all the stuff in there that's stuck. So things like mushrooms are really good for that. Soy is good for that. So what we're going to be doing is chopping some stuff up, and then we'll shoot you over to the stove to show you what we're doing. We chopped up some broccoli already, and what we're going to do is we're going to steam this. It's a good way of keeping the nutrients intact. So we're not going to like fry it, you know.
Yeah, some of this we're actually going to have raw. Like the peppers we'll probably do raw, and some carrots raw, some will be sauteed. But we'll do a lot of it raw.
Mm-hmm. When you leave things raw, you leave all these good enzymes in them that get destroyed by the heat that actually help you digest. So it's good to eat raw food sometimes, especially in the summer when it's more available. In the winter, we'll talk about this another time, but eating seasonally is really important.
All right, we could do a whole video on that, which we probably
will.
Yeah. All right, and we don't really have a plan either. We just I want to show you how easy this is to just throw some healthy stuff together. It's quick, it's easy, boom, 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 and here we go. Pay attention.
You don't need a recipe. You don't need some crazy experience. You just need a good knife, a cutting board, and the desire to nourish yourself.
All right.
That's essentially it.
So another tip for like meal prepping is like you're probably not going to want to eat the same thing every day. So we generally like cook a bunch of stuff and then put it in containers, and we season it as we eat it. Because like one day you might want salt and pepper, one day you want like cayenne and garlic. So we don't do everything the same way. Sometimes we do certain things, but for the most part, that's a good tip. So you don't get bored with what you're eating, because that's a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so bored of eating healthy food, but if it tastes different, how are you going to get bored of it? It's stimulating your taste buds in all these different ways.
All right, so here we go. Let's do it.
Get into chopping.
Chopping, and I'm going to get some oil going. Do you have water in here?
No.
All right. This is how we're going to steam the broccoli.
So we're going to put the broccoli in this top.
Let me get some water.
And it's cool because you don't need one of these things to steam broccoli. You can literally just throw broccoli in a pot of boiling water and it will steam itself. It'll boil it. It'll boil it essentially. So steaming's a little better for it. It keeps more of the nutrients intact, but boiling is great too. It softens it. You can season it however you want. We usually love it drowning in tahini. Tahini
so good.
Tahini is ground sesame seeds, which is more like a paste, and we make dressings out of it. You can put it in your smoothies. It's high in iron and calcium, which is really, really awesome. So
it's kind of like peanut butter,
but different.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put this right on top of this pot full of water. If you can see it.
Do you want to do the carrots in here too?
We can do some carrots in there, yeah.
I'll throw some in.
And then we'll
See, improv. We have no idea what we're doing. We just hit play and we're gonna make some good food. This is how simple it is.
And we're gonna leave this other awesome carrot from the garden raw, so we can throw it in with our lunches as well.
I'm gonna walk you guys over to the stove and show you what we got cooking. We got some, there's the greens, the eggplant, the peppers, some of the peppers. Like I said, we're gonna keep some of them raw. And then over here steaming, we've got carrots and broccoli. And then over here we have absolutely nothing, some olive oil. We're gonna
Got to be greens.
Gonna put the greens in there. Maya's boiling the spagooter squash.
Yeah, let's show them how the really difficult way of sauteing greens. So we're going to turn on this burner in the back. And all you got to do, guys, chop up the greens, stick them in the pan. And it might look like a whole bunch of greens, but they really cook down.
Tell me again what those greens are. What do we have over there? We have beet greens.
We have beet greens.
Two different kinds of kale.
And collard greens.
Collard greens.
All are super, super nutritious and personally I think delicious. So different ways that we can flavor these throughout the week is putting some raw ginger on top, putting some red pepper flakes. We both really like heat, so adding that, which is really good. And that's just going to work its way there. Once it gets a little hotter and the greens have been on for a while, we'll just flip it over because all the ones underneath will be cooked. So it's basically just pushing them around in the pan.
Oh, we got to get these mushrooms cooking. And the tempeh. Do you want to cook the tempeh?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Beets, tempeh. Cool. All right. Well, we'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, we are back with the finished product. As you can see, it's all packaged in the containers, ready to rock for the week. And Maya's going to give you the rundown on what it is.
Yeah, so we didn't show you the process with all of it, but we will have more cooking videos, which is super exciting. So really quick, to close this up and to wrap it up and to recap what we've done, we have steamed broccoli and carrots, raw red cabbage and radishes, steamed beets, raw cucumbers and cherry tomatoes, boiled spaghetti squash, sauteed eggplant and peppers, black beans just from a can that we have used the other day, yellow, orange, and red peppers raw, as well as carrots from the garden raw, the greens that we had before, the beet greens, the two kinds of kale, and the collards sauteed with some of the garlic olive oil, which is delicious. And then here we have sauteed shiitake mushrooms and tempeh and a little bit of tofu. So some really good protein for the week. So
there's protein in other stuff too, like the broccoli's got protein, the greens have protein.
Basically everything.
Yeah, everything's got
Not
a bit of
everything,
protein.
but the beans, yeah, you get the point. So thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate you guys for tuning in, subscribing, commenting, sharing. We're super grateful, and we can't wait to share more of wellness and Wanderlust with you. We hope you like this, share, subscribe, comment, please. We want to know what you're interested in, what we can share with you to make your life better. So let us know, and we will see you very soon.
All right, guys. Bye.